Let them speak. Review. Patterns 1 to 30. Please repeat or answer. Was he over there working on the 3rd of May? Wasn't that who told you to bring it? Where is the bus that has all of the students? Do you have any idea why he brought the food without the dessert? Should he have asked her why it took so long to get there? Aren't you sure what he's thinking of doing? What did he say he was going to do the next time he gets to see you? Were the kids in the car at the bottom of the driveway? Was the woman sitting next to you eating lunch? If the woman with the baby came, would you be able to help her? Should they have said thank you to the person that helped them? What is it that she keeps asking you to do? Wasn't that who took all the papers there? Is it all right to eat the food she made? Is the guy sitting next to you planning to go with you? Don't you wish there were more people who knew how to speak Spanish? Would you have told her mother if she hadn't given back the money you lent her? How long has it been since she told you she loved you? Isn't she the one that keeps complaining about the TV shows you watch? Did the person who answered the phone know who they were talking to? Wasn't she here to ask you to go out? Is that the girl who knows how to dance so well? Why is it that they made you stay there? In how many weeks is she supposed to finish the work she's doing? Was the guy right over there trying to tell you what to do? As soon as he got here, did he try to eat the lunch you made? Was she there to tell him not to take it? Did he come over here to study since it was noisy at his house? Was the girl standing there here until you came back? Where are your notes that have all the answers? Doesn't it seem like most of them wish they weren't here? Would he have made it if she had told him to do it? Was the gift he gave her expensive? How is it that he doesn't know about it? Was that how he showed you? Do you wish you had seen the movie she saw last night? Did you bring it to her so that she could wrap it? Is the guy talking on the phone your brother? Isn't it all right to take the money that's on the desk? Does she wish you would drop by here more often? Who is it that he fell in love with? Should he have mentioned it to her since it was important to know? She must have known the guy who just came in. In how many years does she wish she could move there? Does the woman sitting next to you know what you're doing? Who is it that dropped by to see you last night at 10:15? There is no use trying to explain to her the problems you have. They must have liked the job they had. I couldn't help liking the girl my son is dating. The reason she keeps wanting to talk to me is because she wants to know the secrets I heard. What kind of beer did he say she was drinking? Wasn't that why it was all right not to pick it up? Is the girl who is behind the house a girl you go to high school with? Would they have gone swimming if the pool in back of the hotel was open? She must have been the one that took the money. What is it that he told you not to do? Is the house he owns better than your house? When is it that they drove the car you own? How is it that he couldn't have known? Did you eat all of the food she made? Did the bus he takes come right at 4:30? Could you believe that excuse he gave you? Are you interested in selling your coat with no hood? Who was supposed to be showing you the things they got there? Is the person answering the phone planning to take you out tonight? Is the highway you take always busy at rush hour? Wasn't that what he was thinking of buying her? Would you rather take a look at the present I got for her? What did she appear to be doing there the night you were there? Who told you that the last night that he spent the night there was on the 4th? Wasn't that what he promised her? Was she there to explain it to the people who were there? Doesn't he wish they would have called earlier? Is that the computer that has the new software? Did the kid with the glass say he needed to get help? All he has to do is bring the food with the hamburgers. There was nothing he could do but study the book with the test questions. Isn't the girl with the sunglasses planning on going with you? Was he done making dinner without the chicken? Did she tell you she likes food without nuts? Did she tell you she likes food that has no nuts? Who is the guy behind you? Is the girl who just came in going to be helping you to finish it? Wasn't that what she wanted? Should they have told her so that she wouldn't have been angry? Is that what you asked her to do? Do you enjoy being at the place you work at? Is she the one that put the food on the table? What were they next to? Do you have any idea who the kid sleeping over there is? When was the last time she talked about the things that are bothering her? How long will it take to finish building your new home? Where is it that he got the money he has in his hands? What did she make you sell the watch you had for? As soon as he got here, what did you ask him to do? How were the books I bought for you? Do they wish you would have taken a taxi to the party they were having? Do you know how to sing the song she's singing? If she hadn't called, would you have told him about the girlfriend you have now? Do you know if the girl he's eating with is the girl that he's going to marry? Do you look forward to going to the spa with all of the different pools? Was the test you took more difficult than the last one you took? Was the guy standing in front of your house a good friend? How long will it take to finish reading that book? Wasn't that where she asked you to go after leaving school? Does he enjoy drinking coffee that has no cream or sugar? How long ago was she here to pick it up? How many days a week do you get to take care of the kids your sister has? If she had told you about it, would you have felt better? Would she have been able to get there earlier if she hadn't taken the bus? Wasn't that how he told you to get to the office he works at? Does it seem like he is getting ready to go? Wasn't the guy sleeping going to be taking care of it? Who is it that he keeps telling you to contact? Isn't it time to wake up your sister sleeping on the couch? Didn't the guy without the car have to take the bus to get there? Shouldn't you have stayed at the place you work at? Who is in front of you? How long has it been since you read the book she gave you? What did he do with the coffee that was on the table? Is that how you told her you fixed the car she bought? Are the people over there going to be leaving soon? Shouldn't he have taken the bag that had all of the food? Isn't that who is yelling at people all the time? Is that a part of the country that has a lot of bad storms during the summer? Does he enjoy living downtown where there are a lot of people? Does he go to buy his beer at that store that also sells chips? Did she tell you to get the list that has all of the guests? Did it seem like they didn't like the reason you gave them? Wasn't that when he gave away the clothes that were too big on him? Where is it she put the clothes that she just washed? Didn't you tell him you didn't want the gift he brought you? How many of the girls you know how to dance well? How did the candy he gave you taste? Did the candy without nuts cost more than the candy you had? Don't you wish he had seen the accident that happened there? Isn't that where he gave you the bike he used to use? When was the last time she got you the medicine you had to take? Are you interested in seeing the cabin my brother owns? Who could have taken it? She must have tried to eat the cake she made. When he got there, did he give you the money he was supposed to give you? Did the guy behind you know where you've been? How many times a week does she get to see the children you teach? Would you have given her the money she asked for if she was nicer to you? Is that the way your mother makes the chicken you like to eat? They must have found the money they needed to get it. Do you wish they wouldn't have taken a bus to the place far away from here that they like to swim? Every time she needs to get away, who is the one she asks to take care of her children? Every time she needs to get away, who is the one she asks to take care of her children? Do you play the same games she plays on her cell phone? What sort of cookies does she enjoy making on the night when she is free? How many months has she lived next to that fella that works near you? Have you got any idea where she put the keys I gave her last night? What does she wish you would have made for her? If they could have done it, would they have made money? Even though it stopped raining, did she tell you to stay inside? Didn't she ask you where he was thinking of bringing the kids he teaches? Just in case he comes, should I give him this book that has all the answers? She must not have eaten the donuts you bought for her. How come he put it right in the middle of the table? If you had been there, would they have listened to the advice you had? Wasn't that how you planned to get there? What is it that they kept asking you to do? Where is it that she had you bring the clothes she bought? Didn't you get to see her garden that had all of the new flowers? Who have you been talking to since you arrived? Would she have been happy if you had just met her in front of the office? When was the last time you saw her? Did she say she likes to listen to the same music you listen to? How could you tell that she wrote the email you saw? Is your brother, who lives in Chicago, planning to take a vacation in the mountains near New York? Was the car you drove here in different from the one that I have? Did she say it was worth getting the passport as soon as she became 18? On the 3rd of June, shouldn't he have taken you out to eat at that place you like? Was that when you were first able to get a job? How did she like the computer he gave her? The reason she came to help him was because he didn't have a lot of time to finish it. She must not have read the whole book she was supposed to read. Where is the food that he told you to bring? Where is it that he's been talking to her? Did the girl who you like ever return your phone call? If she called, how would you have felt? He must not know how to open the door behind the house. Who is it that had the opportunity to see them dancing while they were there? Do the two people standing over there know that we are watching them? Where is it that he keeps all the money that he had made? Didn't they appear to be upset that he got to leave early? How long will it be before you get the thing you bought on the internet? How much money did he have to bring so that he could buy the furniture she was selling? Would you like to buy the car that he bought? In how many days will she be returning to the city she grew up in? Isn't that the girl you want to introduce to your son? Did he say she takes a walk in the park behind her house every day? Didn't she have a hard time believing the stories he was telling? Do you go to the same place she goes to get an oil change? Does the company he works for pay him well? If she came to see you, would you take off of work? Was that the best place you stayed at while you were traveling? Did she say it feels like it's going to rain? Did you put the food she made in the refrigerator? All he had to do was pick up the cookies next to the milk. Would you be interested in talking to the girls in front of the house? What is it that he took from the woman beside your sister? Did the teachers have the book that had all of the answers? Had she told you that earlier, what would you have done? Could she have sold the candy that was next to the lamp? Where was it that he went walking with the guy that knew about him? Did she tell you that the kids playing in the back of the house were too noisy? Did he wish you had known about the tickets under the book?